What's up, this is Score 2440 Royal Fallens Winter 17 video. Today we'll be preparing the brand new Bobcat dealership for its grand opening here on the Square Farms map. Today we'll be transporting the equipment over to the dealership and getting them into position. We'll be using the 1977 Mack day cab along with the 2011 Freightliner day cab and the tilt deck trailers to transport the equipment over to the dealership. This brand new Bobcat equipment dealership will be selling and renting Bobcat equipment, tools, and attachments. The equipment we'll be transporting over to the dealership will be the Bobcat Telehandler 470, and we'll be transporting a variety of Bobcat skid steers from the S160 to the S770 and the Bobcat T770. I did test out the fall meme on and does not work with the semi-trucks. We'll be driving both over at separate times today. Up first, we'll be hopping here in the Bobcat S770 and we'll be loading this here onto the trailer. I did get a few requests to set up a Bobcat dealership, which is going to be pretty exciting. We'll be using this dealership among all of our different series to be pretty realistic. We'll be able to now go over here, pick up equipment, and rent tools that we don't usually use on a daily basis, which is going to be very helpful for us, and I can't wait to feature this, like I was saying, in some pretty cool videos. We are here on the Square Farms map, which does have a variety of dealerships and shops, and if you do have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I can't wait to maybe set up a John Deere dealership, a Case, and a JCB. I think that those will be pretty cool to get up and running so that we could use them for realism purposes. We'll be backing up now, and as you guys can see, we got the trailer loaded up. This trailer was in my top 15 favorite semi-trailers just because of how nice it is as being a tilt deck trailer, which is pretty cool. We'll be hopping here in the Mack, one very old semi-truck, but it's in pretty good condition, which is perfect. We'll be tilting the trailer, locking the load, and slotting back the axles. You guys can see here that we are here at the Bobcat factory, and now we'll be making our way over to the Bobcat dealership. At the dealership, I already do have a few Bobcat mini excavators, which are the E45. We do have our service truck and all the attachments for the skid loaders and the telehandler. You guys can see that we are leaving the factory now, which is pretty cool. This Mack really does look good here on the roads. And as we are hauling, you guys can see the truck and the wheels of the trailer will be going up and down curbs just because of the layout of the map. It is a bit tricky driving, especially with the sidewalks, but I really do like it a lot. We'll be taking this left right over here. You actually do have to take some pretty wide turns, but I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of the daily support, especially my weekly live streams. Those are a ton of fun, and it does mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. Today will be a very busy day. We got to get all the equipment into position because the grand opening is later on this week, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to go to the grand opening and possibly purchase a brand new skid steer, especially since we do need a brand new one for our tree services company, which would be pretty cool. And you guys can see the Bobcat dealership is there in the distance, and I believe that we'll be taking this right. Yep, we'll be taking this right. We do have to take a pretty wide turn, like I was saying, but this Mack is in really good condition, and it still does work pretty well. Hauls grades, and no problem whatsoever. You guys can see that we are passing a variety of dealerships. This map is a Square Farms map, which will be released once I am done. This is one pretty epic map. It will have a very large town and just around a 15 farm field with all the different animals, which should be pretty cool. You guys can see here that we are hauling 4 skid steers, no problem whatsoever with the Mack, which is also nice to know, and we are just renting the truck and trailers for today's video. You guys can see here that we have arrived here at the Bobcat dealership. We'll be actually parking up over here on the side, and then we'll be taking a look at what's here at the dealership at the moment, and we'll definitely turn our beacon lights and our hazard lights on. We do actually have to unlock the load before we do raise it up, or else we could have some problems with a skid steer going flying, which isn't going to be too realistic. This looks to be good. We'll unlock the load, and then we'll be tilting it and take a look at that. We also have to do slide our axles back, which is pretty cool, and we'll definitely be turning off the Mack. Now, this dealership will be offering any part services and repairs, and that is why I decided that we do need a 2011 Ford F550 service truck in Bobcat Orange, which is pretty cool. And then, as you guys can see, this will be the trailer for the dealership. They'll be able to deliver skid steers or even rental rental skid steers, but you guys can see a variety of attachments: a grader, buckets, stump grinder, and then we do have a pallet fork and also a bucket for the telehandlers. And then you guys can see over here we do have a telehandler and 2 Bobcat mini excavators, which are the E45. And as you guys can see, take a look at the building. We do have 3 giant signs, one over there, one up top, and then one over here. So as you guys can see, pretty nice showroom. Once we do get a contract for selling Bobcat mowers, we'll definitely be selling them on the inside, which should be pretty cool. And then over here we do have a fully working garage area, which is pretty cool. I will be adding some tool shelves, everything like that, and take a look at that. That will be pretty cool. So up first, I think we'll most likely be getting all of the equipment into position. So I think up first, we'll be coming over here to the telehandler and we'll be attaching to the bucket. Now we'll be attaching to all the different attachments here onto the trailer, and then we'll just be kind of keeping them with these just to kind of show them off. As you guys can see, we'll just be pulling forward here. Take a look at this. I mean, this is pretty cool. I don't usually feature telehandlers in some videos, and I will now be featuring more just because this thing does look pretty cool. We'll be backing off now. Take a look at that, guys. Pretty tight fit there. That was a bit tricky. So up first, I think we'll most likely be parking this one right over here. This looks to be good, and I think we'll park it right here in the center. Yeah, I think we'll park this just like that. We'll put it down, and we do want to tilt the bucket just a little bit to prevent water from gathering and rusting out the bucket while it is sitting here. Up next, we'll be hopping here in the Bobcat E45 excavator, and we'll be moving it over here. If you do have any cool dealership ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I will be using these, like I was saying, for realism purposes in all my other series, such as the lawn care, tree services, and construction. We'll now be kind of lowering this down now. I do have 2 different buckets on the excavators, which should be pretty cool, and that's also going to show the variety of equipment and attachments we do offer for all the different ones. You guys can see that we got that one into position, which is pretty cool. My plan is to put some of them over here and to put some along here. So up next, we'll be coming over here and hopping here in the Bobcat S770. Now that grader is actually a rental for now, so we'll actually be moving that into the back of the shop, and some of these we won't be keeping out, and some we'll definitely put in the garage. Up first, we'll be coming over here and attaching to the grader just because it did look like this did want to kind of fall off the trailer, and to prevent it, we'll just kind of pick it up now and back it off. I hope you guys are excited for all of the very cool videos to come here on the channel. I can't wait for them. I do have a lot planned and some pretty cool ideas, but if you do have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comments. And I think we'll probably put all of the rental tools right along this wall. That way, we know that we can't really resell them just because you do not want to sell one unless you do want to sell used. But you guys can see we got that one disconnect there, which is pretty cool. And I think actually we'll keep all the equipment except for one skid steer outside. The one skid steer will be a rental, and that will be just an S160 just because it is a much smaller skid steer compared to the S770 and the T770. So I think we'll probably park this one right over here. This actually will look pretty cool. Take a look at this lineup. I mean, that's going to be one pretty epic lineup, and I think we'll probably put S160 also over there. Next up, we'll be hopping here in another Bobcat S770, very big skid loader, which is pretty cool. But like I was saying, guys, we do have the service truck to help with deliveries and also to fix any repairs on the job, just in case anything was to break, anything like that. And we'll actually kind of just come over here, and it looks like all of the attachments are kind of taken off that one side. So we'll actually be moving this truck and trailer just shortly, and that will be pretty cool. But this one will be parking right over here, so we'll definitely have to hop here in the Ford F550 and move it. Like I was saying, guys, I am trying to find more high-quality mods for my videos, and I've actually teamed up with Super Duty Modding to bring you guys some pretty epic ones, which is very exciting. I think we'll just kind of park this right over here just so we could get the telehandler to that pallet fork and also the other skid steer to the stump grinder. But up next, we'll be moving this excavator and the skid steer over here. So I think we'll first hop here in this, and you guys can see very big skid steer. Shout out goes to Wood Metal Farming for making this epic one. This thing really does look pretty cool. Up next, we'll be coming over here, hopping here in the E45. Now, these are pretty cool. They do have a few problems with the tracks, but other than that, very nice. And these are very powerful, even though they are pretty tiny. But as you guys can see, we'll have great curb appeal. Hopefully, we do get some visits from many different people, and hopefully, we do sell some. So, you guys, since we got this here, we'll actually kind of switch back over here, and we'll lower down the blade. So you guys, since you got that one into position, up next we'll be hopping here in the Bobcat S160. This one we'll actually be putting in the rental. That way we could rent it. I do not really want to rent something so large, a commercial size Bobcat, just because this is a lot smaller and it's probably easier for those average people that just want to rent it for those tiny jobs and do not really want to hire a company. So we'll just put this in here. Like I was saying, guys, I do not want this outside just because this will show a lot more wear and tear, especially since I do want to show the best of the best outside. We'll be coming back over here and hopping here in the Bobcat S160. Now, I'm actually thinking that we might have one Bobcat T770 on a rental, so I think we'll probably do that just because we do have a lot of equipment on the outside. But we're just going to put this over here, and you guys can see this will be one pretty epic lineup here on the outside. We'll be hopping here in the Max semi-truck, and we'll be switching over here to the Freightliner semi. I really do like the day cabs a lot, and like I was saying, guys, I did test out the Follow Me mod, and it currently does not work with both semi-trucks and the trailer configuration, so we'll just have to drive this over. But take a look at this, guys. Pretty cool telehandler. I can't wait to use this, and it's going to be very, very nice. And like I was saying, guys, I do plan to use this more in some videos. We'll be backing up here, and you guys can see this is actually a much heavier trailer just because we do have a telehandler and two T770s. But like I was saying, guys, we'll put one of those for rental, and then the other one we'll put for sale. We'll be kind of sliding this back down, locking the load, and we'll be sliding it. But wow, one of my favorite trailers here. Like I was saying earlier, guys, I really do appreciate all of the support here on all of the daily videos, and especially on this map. I am planning on releasing this map, and I do not want to release a beta version, an unfinished version of the map, just because I want to release the best version possible for you guys, and I think it will be worth the wait. If you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and Twitter at Square2448 and give me a follow. I do post some pretty cool pictures over there, and I can't wait to interact with you guys more on all of the different social media websites. You guys can see this is one pretty cool Freightliner. I do like changing up the semi-truck that I do use, and this one really does look nice, especially with this trailer. I really am starting to like the tow trailers more than the average trailers. You guys can see this isn't the latest version of the map, just because there's a tree in the way, everything like that. But wow, this Freightliner is doing a pretty good job hauling this very heavy load. We'll be taking this right over here, and as you guys can see from a distance, you could even read out the Bobcat sign, which is pretty cool. I really do like that a lot. You guys can see very big. It's actually taller than some of the trees around it, which is also a big bonus to us. It will be able to be seen from further distances. But if you guys do have any cool feedback about this Bobcat dealership, let me know down below in the comments. Like I was saying earlier, guys, we do have a John Deere dealership, Case, JCB, and we'll be getting a landscape equipment dealer here, which will sell all the different landscaping tools. So stay tuned for that, and let me know, should we do a video kind of preparing those for their grand opening. We'll be coming over here, and we'll actually have to park up right to here. Wow, that will be pretty close to the curb, but we can't block the entrance too much. So that looks to be good. We'll be unlocking the load, and you do actually have to unlock the load before you do tilt it up, and I did just forget to slide the axle just like I did earlier. We'll turn the Freightliner off, and up first we'll be unloading this telehandler. Like I was saying, guys, I really do like this thing a lot. It does look pretty cool, and I really do like it. So I think we'll kind of come around this side, especially since the pallet fork for it is over here. You guys can see this does have a pretty cool first-person view. Let me know, guys, should I use this in more videos? Like I was saying, I do plan to, if you guys would like. We'll actually come over here, and actually really good first-person view. I think that this is going to be pretty cool. And you guys can see we got this one all kind of attached, which is nice. And I think this one will most likely just park. Let's take a look at this. We do want the everyday people to kind of see it as they do drive by. So this looks to be perfect, and we could probably have to look into renting one of those. Up next, we'll be hopping here in the Bobcat T770. The T stands for attract, which is pretty cool, and this one will be the rental, so we'll just bring it over. And all of our Bobcats, which are the 770s, do come with LED light bars up top, which is also a pretty cool feature. And I'd like to thank all of the modders for all their hard work and dedication to the Farming Simulator modding community, releasing some pretty epic mods that I do get to use in all of my videos. But like I was saying, guys, I will be adding more detail to the map, such as shops and different things to go inside of the shops, like tools, everything like that. The last thing we do have to unload is a Bobcat T770. We'll actually keep that out front with a stump grinder attachment on the front of that. Overall, today was a very busy day getting this all set up. You guys can see we are just about ready. And the grand opening is, like I was saying, in a few days, which is going to be a very big grand opening. Maybe we'll actually come over here, buy a skid steer, especially since our train company is looking to trade in the JCB skid steer for an S160. So let me know, guys, should we kind of come over here for the grand opening? You guys can see we have officially got it all ready for the grand opening, which is pretty cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, getting it ready for the brand new opening of the Bobcat equipment dealer here on the Square Farms map. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.